Yeah, I'm in a jam down state. Yeah, Jamaican state of mind.
Yeah, welcome back to Jamaican State of Mind. No must I say, yo, we dash it wet. We gone. We not there boat no more. No man, we still there, you know what I mean? You know, me blame everything. We blame everything pan Carter. My reason why we not record nothing yet.
Yo.
I record down there. But here what people, welcome to another episode of Jamaican State of Mind podcast. It's your host, Nick, aka Nico Bell, and I'm here with Mr. Carter C4. What going on, youth?
Well, we're there up on the goal side, you know. It's good to be back, you know. Why don't blame it upon me here, people. Man, I just have man busy. You understand? So, but you know, it's always good to we come back with a whole heap of ammunition this time because so much has happened.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Can you imagine? We're already in May.
I tell you, man.
And we're already halfway through the year, people. But give thanks, we're still here. And we're still fighting and we're still kicking. But you know, a lot to talk about. It's just a matter of where to start.
Yo, people don't know what's our beer things going, you know what I mean, for the start of the year. What going on in America, political things and what going on in yard and, you know, beer things. So, but with all of that said, you know what I mean, we're glad to be back. And like Carter said, we have a bunch of things to talk about. But we're going to start off this episode with us with one thing. And, you know, this is the opener. You see me? You know, 5 seasons in. And even before we go in, I want to big up everybody. You see me? I say, I'm not going to call everybody name and all these places. But, yo, everybody across the world have been listening to the podcast and supporting it. You know what I mean? Big up all of the UK massive them. You see me? All of the Asian massive them over there. You see me? Philippines, the Japan, you know what I mean? South American massive, you know, the Latin America, big up the Panama massive, them the same way. You see me? We're there, you know, want to big up everybody, but big up, you don't know Yard, Canada, they don't know America, everyone in there, you know, big up on yourself and thanks for the support, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we see it and we appreciate it, you know? And yeah, man, and with that said, the episode that we're going to talk, we'll start this one off with a conversation with me and Carter have on and on. And, you know, people, some of the things that you might hear, me and Carter, they touch a little bit on this for the one we did. I think we say about artists have social responsibility or something like that. Me and me have a conversation in an earlier episode. So, but we decided to come back to this because, you know, with everything I go on and at Jamaica, with the violence and you see them blame artists for all of them things, yeah. And so me and Carter are getting it from our perspective. I have 2 youth who grew up a yard. One grew up at Portmore. And you know, and myself and me there, I grew up in the Kingston City, you see me? Kingston 11, 13, and 20. You see me I say? And then so some part of it as zinc fence and board or some of them, you know, you see it. So just I
can't cross the border.
You see me I say? So just I give our perspective on the thing. So you know what I mean? So Carter, you want to start that one there?
Well, it's a long this conversation has been, I think this has been going on since probably the time of the 90s. Coming all the way now in 2021, and it's still a relevant conversation where, you know, the argument is that artists have a social responsibility on the content that they produce because of the influence they have over the masses and how they can influence people's decision making, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Now, do I agree? I cannot say wholeheartedly. Yes, is there some responsibility? Yes, we have to be fair. And let me just start off with the point where you have to say, no, it is not. It's not this. Is the way how they put it. Especially the Jamaican government, if we're going to be specific, they put it where it's like it's a causation effect. Like the music causes people to go out there and kill people. You know, like that. Like come on, go. If you, like I'm on go when Monty say, you know, if I'm hungry again, I go see me 9. That tell him that the man, you know, get up out there and say, you know what, I'm gonna find a 9mm and I'm gonna go out there and shoot somebody and get some food.
Bunty says so.
Bunty tell me say, you know, the song, I that my for do. Right? Cool. Now, not to say that message may have influenced, may have enhanced somebody in that position, you know, like we all know in Jamaica when back then a man, you know, him hungry and him say, well, make a rob a shop or make a rob whatever, you know, and make a money. But him don't have the intent already. He was already a criminal. Him already have a criminal intent. So the song never tell him to get up and go find a gun to go kill somebody. Right? Fine. That is where the line draw for me.
Disconnect, yeah.
You know, the other aspect now where the artist totally remove himself from the situation now, I cannot agree with that. And why I say so, we can take several different artists so we know that is some are passed on, some are incarcerated, right? And the message, a lot of the message, the tune them, the song them, you know what I mean, very aggressive and gory and, you know what I mean? It bring on a certain level of attention for yourself. Now, when the artist are going to say, no, him have no total responsibility, brother, if you can sing a song and out of basically almost 3 million people, you have nearly 1.5 more million people sing your songs and literally everywhere you go, them show up your signs and, you know, your movements. But you're going to say, no, you don't have no social responsibility. You can't say that, brother. You have to take some responsibility because just as I hear, what's her name? Cecile said something like, when we hear the positive songs, right, especially from our Rastafarian community, Chronics and the Sizzlers and the Capitans, right? When they put out a song where, you know, influence you literally for raise up your spirits and keep on going, or, you know, you're probably at a point in your life and that's, you know, it resonates with you and it actually motivates you for continue. It is the same thing the other man have to say. Because when the man say enough girl above me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I only for influence that, you know what I mean? When you go to school, a man say, oh, you have one brother. No, man, you have to be girlish. You understand? But that's something you're going to fit still. Nicholas say, can adapt on that.
Boy. Yo, I agree with enough of your sentiment and what you say. But me more radical, you see me I say? Because be more radical in the sense that when it comes to freedom of speech and expression, me not play that. Me not believe in a censoring. Me not believe in a none of them things. And, you know, the only time that my view upon freedom of speech and expression conflict is when if you are inside violence and what you say, whatever you are saying, I promote infringing somebody else's freedom. You see what I say? That's what me draw the line. Me not believe that no artist have no social responsibility. Unless that's the way you are promote. You get what I'm saying? You can't. So if you have come in at the public eye as a promote this thing and promote a certain movement where you are take on the government or like where half a Jamaican artists now them are promote this COVID whatever conspiracy food. If you promote them thing they like you feel like you do something for the society, then you put yourself in that bracket the way you are all right. You put yourself where you feel like you have some social responsibility. I remember when Cartel do the interview and them ask Cartel the same question. I'm saying no, have none. And Cartel never switch up his argument from this. He never act like him have some form of responsibility to the society. You know, understand? To me, so that's my thing. If you promote, if that's how you promote yourself, then yes, that gonna fall upon you. But I don't think it automatically fall upon any entertainment, any entertainer, or whatever, to have any social responsibility of the society. To me, that fall upon your upbringing, your parents, community, and the government. Them people have it. You understand? If we are gonna make entertainment people grow your pitney, that's your fault as a parent. You see me I say? If you not go, you know what I mean? I understand some of them think they're hard for monitor where your kids listen to and all of that. We know all of them think they're hard, but at the same time, if you are instill certain things from in your household, from a parent point of view, look at me. No man I love Badman song like me. Any Badman song I play, I know it word for word. You see me I say? I know them word for word. From here I go school carter when we used to lick jump on decks and I clash. You see me I say? And we are chat Badman lyrics. Gonna bust in a boy. We are do that. Man, you ever see me about me a bad man?
You know,
so my argument this. Let me say this. And I remember when me hear this from. Yeah, when me say music does not influence action, but music invokes some form of emotion. You get what I'm saying? Yes, music can make you feel good. That's emotion. You understand me I say? You might well have vibes and I listen to some positive vibes. Yeah, it make you feel good. But I'm this life, I get to my grow up, I have bridging them when I was bad man. I have family member them where I bad, where used to be bad man. Me never once hit the man they come and say, a music make the man they bad. You know, the thing is Jamaica just have a bad man rebel culture. Is it me I say? And that play a lot because you know what I mean, and like the question me always ask, right? And nobody can answer this. Everybody try to go around this. Take away the music from Jamaica. Take away. No more. Take it out. No Badman music for the next 5 years. We take out all of that. Take it out. Me want to see the culture with that change.
That's a good point.
Because if me still get up and have the socially economical problem same way, my situation didn't change.
Yep. No, it probably get worse because then there's no relief.
There's no.
The music is an outlet.
Yo.
The music is an outlet, and the music and then the same music create what is real dancer, which is
a whole culture and a whole economical system, right?
Right? An ecosystem right there. You have the jerk man, the man where park your car, the man where the ticket man. The
suit man, everything.
Suit man, the weed man. Oh God, man.
It's a whole thing. And
mash up the business right now.
Me post this thing. I post this thing the other day on Instagram and Twitter. I said dancehall music is being blamed for the violence in Jamaica. But socio-economical and political issue existed before the creation of dancehall. So tell me how we still have blame dancehall. You get what I'm saying? If there was no music, would violence still exist in Jamaica? That's my it's a cultural thing. It's a political thing. I think when we used to live at Olympic Garden Bridge, music never influenced none of the fuck missing going over there. All of the foolish missing going on over there are two things. Political, gang. That's it. You know, remember I tell you the story with me used to live in my GLP area. I mean, you see a bridge and people live right around the corner, you know. But them living at the PMP side. So anytime I go link them down, I could have just simple 2 minutes up the street, run a corner. Me have to walk all the way around, go up on the mean and come all the way up because I can't make the man on the side the system me I come from that part there. You see me I say? As a little youth, you have to know how to maneuver the thing. And all of that, it was just political. nothing to do with music. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when me hear people come talk about music, and then it always come back to a certain societal people. The people them were quote unquote were upper class. Them always are complain about it, boy at the music. And also the people them were not live at Jamaica, we never grew up at Jamaica. We don't know much about the culture of Jamaica. You see me? I say, so you can't tell me about Jamaica, brother. We got basic, primary, high school. Yeah, yes, I say. So your cultural opinion, but then when somebody say, well, we travel to Jamaica every year. Travel for 2 weeks, different than living there. And then more time to travel, and more time to travel, and then go in the place them. You see me? I say.
If you want to go back to I mean, it's damn, we feel old. 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago. Damn, bro. Sounds hard to say that shit. But yeah.
I was on high school 20 years of that.
But that man said 20 years, bro. Damn.
Especially for me.
No, but I ain't that far.
Boy, you're 3 years or 2 years old. So we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll keep it that way. I can say if it's about 50, about at least 16 cents. Anyways, if we want to take it far back to that, bro, look at the people that went to high school. I mean, you know, it was no music that influenced these guys to go there to take the left road. It was those guys couldn't even DJ. You know what I mean? That's the first thing. So it wasn't no music that turned them guys left. That was just strictly the era, the environment, and then also a lot of them. You said it. Some of these people don't have no mother or father to go home to say, "Oh, I'm going to homework." Where were you?
That's why when me hear people talk about this thing, right? And especially people from a certain society and live a certain area, them are the things that them look at thing the way you just say, them not understand. Like me and you go school with man. We literally sell weed for pay them own school fee. So me I say,
you talk about weed. At least somebody was giving him weed to sell.
Yeah.
But think about it. Listen, you know, I don't even want to call her name, but
not call her name. But I said we know. Like we went to school with man.
No, we went to school.
Literally.
No, when I say school, like when I say call name, like me, I think about like somebody who remember, tear off the top of feeding box. You know, like him have the food.
Yeah.
Tear off pizza and tear off him box, and you know. A two other man, he might feed out of the top part of the box in the budget.
Yeah.
You understand? So these are the things where I know these people in America don't never understand. You understand? The next thing too, I know. Like, I don't know if you remember the 7th grade. Remember one uniform the man have, you know, and look like that. One uniform for 5 days. Okay?
So man have to go and watch that every other day.
No, better them do that because me tell you, teacher did have to call a meeting and said, "No, sir."
But let's see, we even want a straight angle like that. But
the point, as you say,
yeah.
But just to finish, I just want to emphasize the detail because you know when we talk, the relation is not there.
Them not there.
When you see these levels of people that have to literally do without, you know what I mean? And then to come and see them turn around and say, oh, because the man DJ about 2 songs for Bus 2 Gun, you said that is a causation effect of our murderous society, you know? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Look at what they call poverty is real poverty. Because we cannot afford, can imagine somebody I cannot afford to think about what the next meal is tomorrow. So yeah.
So some people that's why I always put it back to that society. We cannot. Even if say dancehall a cause of violence, it would be 0.1 something percent or point something percent. It wouldn't be. I remember me telling this story when I worked for this company, right? Was a manager, right? And we had a what you call it when a lot of people leave, retention.
Oh, retention. Oh.
Yeah, we had a retention
Turnover and
issue,
retention.
right? Turnover and retention issue, right? And we have a meeting, and the mayor said, all right, like we have a management meeting, and we are go over the numbers and how much it costs to train somebody, and then also when people typically leave, them do like an exit interview and stuff, and then put the reason why them left. And I look on the pie chart, right?
Yeah.
And like there's one issue a common, like maybe cover 70% or so of the pie chart.
Right.
Big issue why people leave,
Mm-hmm.
And you have another issue where maybe 15%, and another issue where like 10%, another issue 5%. Guess which issue the man focus on? Guess that's the which issue the money.
5%.
5%, dog. 5%.
When they just ignore the 70, that
Just ignore the
oh my God.
Dog. And
they probably say, we can't do nothing about that. So let's just find what we can do.
Bro.
And
to be honest, it's not even maybe it was even less than 5, to be fair. It was less than 5%. But it was something that it then blame it on like us, you know what I mean, the direct money for kind of fix. I mean, like, all right, yeah, we can fix that. So we fix that, and we fix 3% of that problem. We still have 97% of problem we need. You get what I'm saying? And 70-something% of that problem is the company need to address. But it's just like everything else. Everybody want to get the low hanging fruit. Blame the low hanging fruit. The easy thing was easy for blame. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody don't want to tackle the real issue. And I saw me see when it comes to dancehall music, at the exact same way I see it. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Dancehall is a young genre, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Jamaica been violent from ever since. You have some years when it calm down a little bit, and so here when they flare up. But Jamaica been always like this before dancehall ever created. Before the Badman tune them ever created. You get what I'm saying? So only one thing always be the same at Jamaica, The garrison, the ghetto, and the socio-economical problem. That's always there. From colonial days to now. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody like me, you would say, I think when the Jeffrey, the comedian guy, them have a podcast, let's be honest about it. And him say, and him ask, and say, yo, tell me, him say, if I the dancehall and the whatever culture I create the Badman, I must say, show me a new garrison. If you show me a new garrison, we just build up in the last 10, 20 years. Show me. You get what I'm saying? Is the same place them. The same place them from we grew up, and the Badman place them, and the same place them. You know what I mean? I maybe can give and take a few places out in the route in the country where they start flare up here. But them are not garrison like what we are talking about. You get what I'm saying? Like the Olympic and the Chisholm and the Grand Spin and them places there. You get what I'm saying? Them places has always been the same since we are youth. We parents come and I see
you know, you say Grand Spin. Yo, dog, Grand Spin gentrified. What? Yo, mad.
Yo, so
lies.
But just to say, we just want to make it be clear, people. Badman, there's a culture in Jamaica, and unruly culture. The Badman culture, it's been there ever since. Like, you know, them say we were the worst enslaved people at the time or whatever. A yard man want to just say no just because I know. If you tell him to do something, he just want to say no because, you know, I mean, no man tell me nothing.
And that is ignorance.
It is, but it's a cultural thing where it surpass music. You know, nothing to do with music. You get what that's what I'm saying. And then also, if you want to be fair, instead of blaming the artist, blame the consumer.
No, but you cannot blame.
Listen, when we say why I say this. Listen to me why I say blame the consumer. And because we reward it. We reward Badman lyrics. We reward it. We love when Clash are going. We love the Clash culture. We the stage show, the sound clash, all of that. we reward that culture there. I remember, and tell you why me even said that too. I remember when Chronics come out, right? And you know, Chronics are preach the positivity vibes. You see me I say? Say him now follow no man. He might do him thing and you know, people love it. But then you have a set of people who are prayer. Me hear man upon YouTube and them thing there. So yo, him can't say wait to Chronics effort because he might go on like him too goody. You see me I say? Because him a go on like him better than people and them thing. You get what I'm saying? So the reason I'm saying, so you have a large culture in Jamaica who just love the bad man in. So if somebody come in and I preach the positive vibes and them thing there, typically him rise are gonna be slower than when a man come out and kill everybody. And Warlord says that Warlord no business, everybody dead. We try to hold it peace, but war busting on my head. Is it what I'm saying? So may I say the lyrics, Badman lyrics, and also when we jump back to the artists, this is something earlier, right? Where enough people like say, yo, one thing you never hear me say ever, but you never hear me say free nobody. Can't tell one of my DJ them. Can't tell my top 5.
Can't say I have either myself, sir. Can't say I have either.
Yeah, can't tell one of my DJ. Can't tell my top 5, top 3 artists them. You never hear me say free Cartel. Is it me I say? You never hear me say free Buju. You never hear me say free Tamale and free all of them. The reason why I say that, me not know if them do what them do. I don't know. But me a man who grew up at Jamaica, and if the most of the artists them, if themself and a bad man, them bad man are Jason, meaning them monks it. You see me I say?
You know,
and the reason why some of them monks it is sometimes is not by choice. Is a matter of protection.
Right.
Is a matter of survival. You get me I say? Because people don't understand, you know, man get tax a yard hard, you know. People that's the next part of the culture. People don't understand, you know. Some man get tax hard a yard, and so if you now have a set of man where you're bucketive, where man knows, you know, them man they're from such and such, you know. So you see me I say, leave them alone.
Like come like in a shutters when big said to my boy, what name? Rest in peace. What name?
Who you dog?
Dan Dagan, man.
Me know you dog. Rank.
Yeah, something like that. But when him said to him, and Big said to him, say, yeah, it's a free word, but you have to pay for living it. Man say, yo, you see that line there? That line there stick with me, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yo, my mother worked for a company downtown Kingston for about 15 years or more. And that place used to pay taxes. And I'm not talking about to the government. Okay.
Some people,
I don't understand.
Culture is a effed up culture. And also, when I go jump in at the Badman culture, and let me take the artist, when I'm taking the artist out of this for a minute. People, you see, even I grew up in the ghetto, if you don't grow up in a certain environment, there's certain things you will never understand. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm an uncle attack, right? Me I tell me say, yo. And this happened recently still. Him there yard. I must say, yo, a man goes so boom. Thief a man car, right? In a certain area. Man want to go file police report and do all of that. So like the man that say, yo, the man go link the big man and the big man say, oh, them thief car attack. The man say, oh, man, let me say, oh, the man for thief car attack here. I must have 1-2 by the day end. Guess who get back then care? So what may I try to say? The legal system, the bureau, the man I got through one bag of police report and police Jamaica and put in there, there's no urgency for find that. But you give a link the man way in the street.
Right.
Within less than a 2-3 hour, vehicle come back to a place where it was taken from. You see what I'm saying? So these are people when people say, yo, why people this and people love this, because the government do not, and the legal system do not provide a certain level of security for
It's-
the people them, and they don't provide a level of service to the people them. So guess who the people them are gonna go to? The Don man them, the area leader them, because as messed up as they are at times, them provide a more efficient system than the legal system and the political system. You get what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. So like I said, Pitney I go back to school and them thing that them say have some man a pay a Pitney school fee. You have some man where we are provide lunch and all of them fooling. You get what I'm saying? Because some people can't provide that for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So you have this what do I call it? This gap where the government not filling it. So then we have them money who are do them drugs dealing or whatever them are do, and them are fill them little gaps there for people. You get what I'm saying?
But that's,
So that's the culture. That's the culture, and that's the reality of certain people. You know what I mean? So if you live in America, yeah, and visit yard every other and go yard every year and go spend 2 weeks and come back, you can't tell me nothing about yard. At Kingston 11, I grew up, Regin. You cannot tell me nothing. You see me I say? You don't know where you talk about. You see me I say? You don't know how the culture run. And you can't hear it from a next man will come and tell you, or whatever. No, me live there, me live in the ghetto. I ghetto me grew up. You see me I say? So me know how the culture run. And we see a family member who are part of them foolish system there. You see me I say? So me just say like people just need to understand like it's bigger than the artist. Entertainment is a low hanging fruit. It's easy to blame, and the easiest thing for blame. You see me I say? One time the election time, the whole of the MP and Prime Minister them a play be a dancer, but them have dub played. And then 6 months later, then turn around and say, yo, again, a dancer and create the violence. You know, see the hypocrisy of that. You see me I say? From me, I remember as a youth growing up, Carter. And as I come back down to freedom of speech, when much laws them pass in a Jamaican where artists can't really express themselves and sing and them something there. Because remember growing up here, almost song me know we get banned yard. Bounty maybe have amount of song me know Bounty get banned. But the man say anytime me hungry again, them I go see me night ban. So in my words, I feel like the government have to fix them thing before it can move to dancehall. Because dancehall at the 0.1% are cause of the problem. 99% of the other problem is political, drugs. That's it. You know, that's it really. That's gang, political drugs gang. That's where the majority of it is. A majority of it is political. Maybe you can maybe even say political thing might go down a little because it's not as strong as, you know, the political control is not as strong as it used to. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I remember when growing up there, you can't go past certain border. You have to know how to, you know, I tell you several stories when we go link bridge and I walk the same street me walk from top of the road to the bottom of the road. And then I said, nah, get mad. You have to walk around. Me couldn't walk down the same goddamn street because top street I walk with bottom street because one area, the top people them go vote this one area and the bottom people, you get them look stupid and them as summer grow up. You see me I say? So to me, if you to grow up in a ghetto, I love Badman song. I love gun song. Any gun song you can pull up a Bounty ever sing, a Sizzler ever sing. You know, where Carter ever sing, where Sprague ever sing, me know the whole of them. You see me I say? Me know them. You know what I mean? Where Boudreaux ever sing, me know them. Me know them heart and me sing like me, I live it. You see me I say? But me never once think say me I gonna become no bad man because like I said, music invoke invoke emotion. It does not invoke action. You know, it's not a call. It's not a call to action. It's like I said, if a man basically, if a man is a criminal, he might listen to a song for kind of boost him up. But if he's already a criminal,
right? He already set his mind on the criminal intent. He's already in motion.
So the music maybe does help your emotion, like forget him pump.
It's like him take up. It's like him could not take up any other rock song, and him just say, I
remember even for me. I remember in America here, my youth. When me there, so if me I go do a interview, me I go do a presentation or something. When I got to that in the mind, Badman told me a listen, you know.
Yo.
No turn back police for that gun chat me rougher than the tougher than the boy them we are chat.
Yo, my God, he's ready to. I said, my God, he's coming to shoot up.
I say, when you see me listen to them Badman song, if I put myself in a hype state of mind, there's a way I say, I'm ready to go in, I'm ready to kill everything, yo.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do something. I feel nervous, Bridget. I say feel nervous. Yeah, man, me listen to some long time killer.
Oh my word! Don't kill them in this presentation, Nicholas.
I try to tell you but me listen to them song. You know what I say?
Yeah.
Attack, killer, ninja in a full suit, a black war, red charge, rape and Lexus, one gas.
Yo.
I listen to them Badman tune that. Me just get.
Well,
you see me I say?
There's a meme, you know. There's a meme say, you know, you pull up to your job playing, what name?
Trap music.
Trap music like you're gonna, sell drugs and kill people. And you pull up to your 9-to-5 like, oops. I'm gonna say, yo.
That's me.
That is not the truth. That is me some mornings, you know, I'll occasionally pull out a skilly bang, you know, in the morning on the way there, because sometimes you have to get yourself in the frame of mind, you know? Like
and to me, Badman music do that. Is the man say?
Yeah, man. Some mornings are going in, I don't know what to expect. So I say, you know what, I'm set my mind for war, you know? Just go in the office to war.
If you kick off a door.
Yeah, man. When them come in and them give me them get a plastic smile. Good morning, Jam. Say, yo, morning. And them say, yo, don't talk to him today, you know what I mean? No talking today. Business today. We're not in here to socialize or fraternize. But yeah.
But that's that would be. But that's what I said. Like that's what I'm saying. I love me personally enjoy the music there. I love the lyrical. I mean, I love a full music when a man just I say, boss me head in a go. That to me I talk about dog and other skills. That's all my great music.
I tell you when say, no girl na make a tell her, someone I want me say, give me the sister, make me get the sister, make her something. This sister, pleasure when I get. Yeah, man.
Dog, you know which cartel me love? Your man will say, Badman party, no karate, me and Shorty rolling with the Glock 40.
Yeah, man. Dog have melody and flow, man.
When I listen to that song there, you feel like I'm me there they dance.
Reality.
I must got in a ear. You get what I'm saying? That's
but you see, suppose they had a gun, you probably boss it.
Yeah, my pop one too.
You see, the music is the music influential.
Guess what? I already have a gun.
No, but you see.
What may I say? Me already have a gun, right?
True.
So it's either, but what I'm saying, that's what I say. It can invoke certain emotion. I'm not gonna say. I need even if you gonna say, does it cause some people to act out, and maybe. But that's a small percentage. I don't think it reach the level of weird that cause an epidemic or some crazy shit. I don't think so. You see what I say? I think, the weird, if a man grew up in a situation and he don't know him next meal I got there. Like me say, yo, I talk about Bridget where we go to school, you go to you, then we go to school and everything, finish school, nothing else, nothing. You can't go further. You know what I mean? Some people have help, some people don't. Literally. Man just fend for themselves in the whole time they go to high school. Then after high school, nothing else. What else? Is that what I say?
Yeah.
And then if you live in a certain era, what do you think are the easiest thing for you to do? Pick up a gun and go rob people. And the man say, yeah, man, if go eat a food, go do this and then, like, people are...
listen. I've seen when you say it, boy, I tell you, Father God, thank God for my parents, because I don't know, it's you know, when you think up, when you just say that, it really touches me. I say, wow, imagine some of those guys who were already struggling, right?
Yeah.
Come 11th grade is over. Then them out, you know, it's like this is life.
Exactly.
At 17, 18, at most. Some of them not even that. Some of them are 16.
You understand? Because you had finished high school, 11th grade, and you're 16.
Yeah.
Then you just out there. Like, and
yeah, it can imagine at 16 you're out there, bro. Like,
and people like to do the exactly, and people like to do the year they love to say, well, you know, should I know off a bet, no make bet. Like, I just think that some people just cannot even think. Fathom ready. Like, yo, yeah, some people literally high school was it. There's no, them not have no body at all. If you say, yo, go left, go right.
Let me tell you.
Is it mess? I just true like me and you.
And maturity, when I look back, oh God. Suppose me say, all right, me finish FIFA, I'm 15, dog. 15. Can you imagine me say, all right.
You know what road?
Just start work. What the fuck? Bro, come on, bro. Seriously. At 15, bro, I was doing summer jobs. You know what I mean? But like full-time work, bro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? And then still, I go to sixth form 2 years. And I can tell you, was that ready for you? No. The maturity. You know, at 17, I'm going to tell you, my first year, oh God, if my parents ever know, if she didn't ever listen to this. My first semester, oh my God. I'm going to tell you, big up yourself, you know who we are.
Yo. But at least you have guidance and you know even they are talking a circle. People just want, you know, for me, when me hear people talk about censorship, censoring people freedom of speech and them something, them things they annoy me and it anger me. You see me say, cause me not support it. You know what I mean? Like I said, unless you incite violence and your speech I infringe on somebody else's freedom, make people talk. We supposed to reward if we love good music. We know what artists we do good music and we not support them. The culture not support them. You understand what I'm saying? We reward the foolish. We reward it. We love it. We love the fucker.
And
you see me I say so unless so that's my thing. If we continue rewarded, you gotta tell a man we're from the ghetto, we get a one little chance if you go in the spotlight in front of people, not to sing the one thing. We're gonna give him the spotlight. I make him, you know, we are grass people. It just is a culture. So it's a whole culture change after going to Jamaica. And that start from the top down. Because the culture of the culture of the government, the culture of the society, police, all of that have to change. For the society to change. If the culture change, when a man starts singing gun song, it's gonna look weird. Come on, I said that. It's like when I see a man from Malibu, you know, rich area come and sing like, yo, we used to sell drugs and the uptown youth them at all.
Yo, my boss me gun like no.
Where?
Man say, bro.
Where?
On TV?
On TV? Oh, you went to the range, sir? You went to the range?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Which boss blood I run like? Bush blood I run like?
Because for them reality different from a man.
Right.
Is it me? I like what
you sing is, yeah, that is it. Just for tying everything and reference back to the pie chart.
Yeah.
As you say, we just talk about the several other influences that, you know, push people to resort to violence or as a means of survival or, you know, a lack of guidance and parentage where people just fall into the guidance of the people in the street.
Yeah.
You know? So, see, we talk about the parental factor, which relates back to same thing, economics. Parents not able to take care or be there for the child. You understand? Still turns back to lack of you know, the necessities to survive in a life.
Yeah.
So it comes right back to finances and the socio-economical standards. You know what I mean? The biggest 70% on a pie chart. And then them go to boom, and just go to
1%.
5% or 1%, and say, yo, you see the music? What them listen to? I make the boy them road, you know? I say, oh my God. All right, turn off all that radio. Turn it off. Turn off the radio.
And
tell them say no more dancehall. Tell them say no want nothing but Jesus, Mike. Amen. So church from them say Jamaica have the most church per square mile.
Exactly.
And every day Monday.
Because it's a cultural thing. I'm tired to say it. It's a culture. We love Badman culture. We cherish it. You know what I mean? We love rude boy culture. We love the unruly culture. You know, the lack of discipline from every institute all the way down. So until you resolve them issue there and the social economic issues, we can come back down and then we talk about the music. The music are the last thing on the chart. You know what I mean? I don't care what kind of influence you want to come tell me people have. Because I know enough man with DJ and we clash every day when we are looking youth. And we have mic and everything and we love it. I don't know none of them man they do that a pick up gun. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of my bad man. Because all of them you they end up having a parents or a family member or something. We look out for them and we guide them in a certain era. So we may love the music, we may love the vibes, but guess what? We still have people in our corner to steer us in the right direction. And like you said, Carter, me went to school. We had brethren who never have none of that. Like I said, me had brethren who send themselves to school by selling weed. And so they pay them school fee, so they get their lunch money. You see me I say? No parents, nothing. And a data for them thing. And the fact that them still do that and send themselves to school, that to me as somebody we have tried change them situation.
Yes.
But guess what? If Jamaica have an upward mobility situation, them man they end up just stuck in the same community. And then guess what? Him not gonna try him tries like a limited after that. You see me I say? So them they are the reality.
Nobody to reach and say, listen.
You understand? Them they are the reality as a youth. Me grew up and see and me know. So if you don't know them thing there, you know what I mean? Right. Don't just say they are at the dancehall I create that. All of the problem them they there before dancehall. And if dancehall stop today, then problem are gonna still exist and we're gonna still talk about it. And also it just is that what I could blame the dancehall for though. Glorification. If you want to say we glorify the foolishness, because them just sing where most of them are sing where them see and where them live around and where people want to hear, right? And if you say if the argument say we are glorified too much, if that's the argument, we can have, that's debatable. You get what I'm saying? All right, maybe them are glorified too much. If that's where you are arguing. Although me personally still have the right to do that. You get what I'm saying? Me feel like limited speech. And when it comes to freedom of speech, people think like Jamaica is this expressive place. Freedom. Jamaica have one of the worst of the freedom of speech on this side of the world. People like to say, I think me and this regular love and Jamaica have the 8. Is like number 8 when it comes to freedom. Bro, you can't say certain things on radio down there. You can't even beep out stuff anymore. So you hear a Jamaica radio edit version of a song and it sounds way different than the song when you are listening to it. That's how different it is. Them around for bad song on radio. If you cuss on a stage show, you get arrested. Imagine that. If you cuss a Jamaican bad word on a stage show, you get arrested.
See that?
Let me repeat that. If you curse a Jamaican bad word, like, if you say any bumbleclad on a stage show, you can get arrested. All right? So keep that in mind. So when I come talk about freedom of them little thing, when we say the government kind of overstep them boundaries. You see me I say? can express themselves. And this thing I go on from your youth before me come to America. Yeah. You see me I say? Them look at them thing I push a ton of dancehall and anything. You get what I'm saying? All of them thing there. From me, youth, we grew up, when it come to dancehall Carter, me grew up around night. Uncle and son, La Benz. So not doing the park. You see what I'm saying? Every Friday night, stay true and them thing. Like we grew up in the culture of dancehall. You get what I'm saying? So I one day may need to discuss our dancehall experience more from our point of view, like the whole Half Tree vibes and all of that. One of them days for the episode, we need to talk about that.
There's so many things.
There's so many stories, but
that's
we don't want to.
But just for
wrap it up.
Summarize everything, in a nutshell, it's just that, as you say, just the culture of Jamaica, from the political influence from in the 80s come to present, it has, thank God, has been a lot less bloodshed, as the years have been progressing. But
it turned back up, man. You talk about in the last 2-3 years, it's been, especially this year, has been Jamaica been like 40%. Out of 100 tourists per capita, Jamaica have the highest when it comes to the Caribbean and South America per 100,000 people. So murder rate is high.
We're not talking about the murder rate,
Yeah.
No, I was saying I'm talking from the political influence side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You remember back in the day when election was around, it was a bloody, type of situation.
That gunshot me sleep through me the Olympic.
People, yeah.
Gunshot.
People have been moved when one party, when people have been moved out of their houses.
Yeah, man.
So, they're saying that from the influences of those different things coming down to this current day where, but still, in the argument, is still the government still trying to lay some blame on the music as a causation and effect to the level of violence in society. That is where this is like, doesn't it get old? Like, don't they believe that people are okay, government, you're really like you're just rewinding what you said the last year and the year before and the year before and the year before. Like, bro, don't you get it? If you pump, if you give 60% of the population, 60%, right? Everybody is gainfully employed, right? Meaning that they're able to afford the necessities, right? Housing, proper transportation, and proper health care, and ability to pay for their education, right? So guess what? When you have that, you know what happens? Those same people will then be able to create jobs for some of the next 40% that are not able to get some of the same benefits, right? Yeah. Don't think that the same ghetto youth would think and say, oh, I can actually work and achieve something, or, get a trade, or go to college, or be a influence in society, or whatever it is. But and the minimum choice is go take up the gun and do something, something crazy.
Yeah, people think like that easy. It may easy for some, but not that easy decision for most. It's just sometimes that's the last choice, and that sometimes is the only choice for some people. But not say this, forget nobody off the hook and say, people not right. Any decision they make, that's your responsibility, isn't it? I say? And you have to be accountable for your action. So me not take with that from nobody. But when you try to put, like I said, the causation upon dancehall and all of the issue them still there prior, you have to understand, look at it. When the more some money most people make, you can always find outline in every situation. But when somebody is more educated in most cases, and even say more money they make, them values change in life. Them value things more. Meaning them not want to make no risk. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so if me living a nice house, I make decent living, me and my family, me not gonna make certain risks. You know what I mean? Me not gonna when me I go
No.
out there, whatever. Not you know what I mean? You can always find out like you might have some people just I just saw them love it, them love the lifestyle. You see me? That's just what it is.
They said
But
family man by day, day man by night.
exactly.
Yo,
You
go
see how some people
easy.
love that lifestyle, but in most cases, that's why if you look on any society across the world, the more educated them people is, the more when people have like more people have better, like I said, better healthcare. Look when them rank like the happiest happiness, whatever them rank around the world, right? Which country have the most happiest people, which country have the most this and that. And look at the country we always rank at the top. Them always have good healthcare. People make pretty decent. Majority of people make a pretty decent living. Them have a social net that them can rely on just in case if something go on, go bad or whatever.
Right.
If people can have the basic necessities, you have a better society. You understand what I'm saying? But
More people have.
and then if you have a decent education, and then you can see a way out. If you can see a way out, typically you're not gonna make certain choice because you see a way out. You get what I'm saying? But if you live in a place where you're living at the ghetto, you see your great grandparents them grow at the same place, you are grow at the same place, then you are grow at the same place, you have kids that grow at the same place. Nobody never yet move out from the same place. What kind of hope some people have? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's where people have to understand and what me learn over the age. Me take myself out of situation and think and try to put myself in somebody's shoes. You get what I'm saying? And try to understand somebody's perspective. Because sometimes we put our way of thinking and our biases on somebody else, right? We expect them to be like we. Why you can't do this like we? Like me. But me able to do it, so why you can't do it? You get what I'm saying? We sometimes put that, but sometimes you have to take your biases out of a situation and put yourself in that person's shoes. And then you might have empathy and understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Jamaica, some of the men just love it. Love Badman culture. You have some man who just love it. Me know a man who just love it. Me know a man who make money dog and can take themselves out of a situation. But them just love the ghetto. They love the badmanism. They have some man who just love it. Now, nothing to do with music. You have some man who just love the culture, man. You would them live by it. Them are gonna die by it. Them not give a shit. Nothing not change for them because them just love it. And I just saw them stay. But I would say the majority of people
Ghetto.
Yo, understand? No, in reality, me know man will make money that.
In there, brother.
Listen, me know man will make money that and kill them, then them not live. Me know man right now America that when them touch yard, them have to go down in it same way. Them not go nowhere else. Them have to unite same way upon the corner. Like it not change. Them just love the culture. You see me I say? And you gotta have people like that. But majority of people them sometimes a limited choice kind of put them in the direction them go. And until the government address them issue, the incompetence and all of them things they them have, start blame the artists. And then for the artists them, if you're gonna spend if you're gonna depend if you're gonna talk about COVID, like most of them love talk about COVID, so them I try warn the people, them and I try this and I try that, them I help the people them. All right, since they put themselves in another bracket, then now we have a social responsibility now. Talk about the violence we are going. About in Jamaica, about woman, talk about that too. Since they say you're the champion of the people, you get what I'm saying? No, you put that responsibility on yourself. You understand? But to me, freedom of speech and expression over anything else. You know, more people freely express themselves, like us Carter. Me and you in the talking game, in a podcasting, right? And big up Charm from Culture Shock Abroad. Me and I talk about this and back and forth. She talk about something with Trump and censor. I mean, I tell her, I said, I don't believe in that. I say censorship always sound good in theory. You get what I'm saying? It always sound good in theory, meaning you want to get something censored because you just don't like that or you think that is bad. But somebody can flip it around and don't like what you say and I censor you. You get what I'm saying? When people talk, people just have to deal with the consequences of them speech or their action. You get what I'm saying? That's what I believe. That's why I'm not falling that trap of limited and censoring the artists. But
but you see, the cancer culture is.
We're not gonna touch that. Because we're going to rabbit hole.
But as I said, but these are some of the consequences you have to think about, and we gone are the days when I listen to every now and again. I'm nostalgic, so I'll go back to like things like Def Comedy Jam, BET Comic View, where you have the raw comedic legends who them speak their mind. When I say them talk about handicapped people, them talk about white people, black people, Indian, whoever it is, no F's given. See? And people, when you look in the crowd, people of all races, all ethnic backgrounds were laughing. They were dying because guess what? These are the things the comedians are saying that people were afraid to say back then, and they were just saying what you were thinking. But
you don't want to say it.
Because like I said, them going to look for me away when I say that, but comedian just say it and you laugh and you say, motherfucker really said that, right? But no, everything seems like you have to tip into. So that's why the comedy is like, like,
we are saying,
real. It's not real.
But we don't want to go in the angle. Right. Because I think we have an episode we talk about cancel culture. So if you never hear that, people can go check it out. But you have the last word on this, Carter, so we can wrap it up.
Yeah, simply put, stop blaming the 5% and take accountability and handle the real issue. Put some energy into that. That's the only way I can see the society and Jamaica, where there's a place where I would love. I tell myself, it would be great for me to retire back home, but guess what? Boy, the way things look, brother, I ain't gonna go there with my 2 cents and I'm gonna take my 3 cents, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them have to go down there like, Pistol Pete. No, bro, come on, man. So that is what, there's many Jamaicans here willing to reinvest, but they're thinking, no. They see what is happening. People go back after how much years and they don't even last 5. So, this is what's, being sold, from there. So it don't look good. It don't look good.
Yeah, and people already know my thought on this already. I mean, like, it's not a simple issue. It's not a overnight fix. It's a generational fix issue that we start from the young, and then we move from there. But like I said, from my youth, I grew up in Jamaica, born in 1985. From my youth, I listen to music. From my youth, them I band music. There was a time when not even Bob Marley could have played on the radio. That's before my time. You understand? They never want to play reggae. They never want to play dancehall on the radio. You understand what I'm saying? Them things they change. So, and before even prior to that, guess what? Dancehall used to only play in a dancehall, actual dancehall. And people still are dead like crazy again. You understand? So, it is, and it's always, and majority of it is always political. So like I said, until the government address the socio-economical issue the country is having and people problem, you cannot expect violence not to stop. You're looking at any country, we have similar issue throughout the world, even in our neighborhood, Caribbean, South America, even America, looking at certain community, is the same issues. Is the same issue cause the same violence and thing, you know what I mean? Dancehall and that culture is just the easy and the low-hanging fruit. And for the and just to understand some of the artists, them, some of them like to push the badmanism. Some of them in taking it. But also, I'm from a place where I kind of understand. Where, if you don't understand, man get taxed, so man life is surround themselves with people for quote unquote protection. And, if you're in a crowd, something might happen. You know what I mean? It might, something might happen to you directly and indirectly. And sometimes that's where you see artists always catch up in some shit like police or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's a cultural thing, people. And like I say, it's a lot of process in order for you get fixed. But blaming the artists them for the violence them in Jamaica, to me, is just the easy thing. That's just the 1%. While we ignoring the other 99% issues. All right? So with that said, people, appreciate y'all checking out the podcast. We have some more episode coming. And yeah, we won't take this long of a break anymore. Yeah, man. So big up on yourself, big up all of the people that have been supporting the thing. You see me I say? Remember, if you want to reach out to us, you can follow up on Instagram at Jamaican State of Mind Pod. On the Facebook page, Jamaican State of Mind, Twitter, JA State of Mind. You can send us an email at jamaicanstateofmind@gmail.com. And yeah, man, follow
Get your merch.
Yeah, man, even remember, Jamaican State of Mind, purchase up on the website, jamaicanstateofmind.com. Yeah, man, check out, get your shirt or something, I represent. You know what I mean?
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself. So, and here on Carter, follow him on Carter C4. Bomber drop, run for cover. Save your mama.
I really need to change it. That has been so old.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself. So, people, until next time. You know what I mean? Like I say, yo, be safe, productive, be smart, and objective. That's what I say. All right, bless.